guys, I just wanted to give you a couple tutorial pointers on how to deal with this boss. A couple tips. One would be to bring plenty of antidote with you, that way you can cure your poison if you end up getting poisoned. Number two, don't forget, if you have the skill point in Ninjutsu, you do get a free couple of poison resistant buffs and instant cures, so bring those along with you as well. Also would recommend, if you have the relics for them, equip as much poison resistance as you possibly can through those. Those do stack to give you additional poison resistance. A couple main key things about this boss. One is it's actually really not that hard of a fight. The biggest thing that you want to do is immediately get to an overhead position on the boss and attack his tail. Once he loses his tail, his movement speed is going to be dramatically decreased. But a side note is, if you do not break his tail and you don't get the pieces to split and disappear, they will leave poisonous clouds, and you'll have to fight them in order to remove that from the playing field. Another side note that I want to add in is, at about 50%, the boss will retreat, and when he does this, he's going to bring back all of those extra little mobs that he had on his back originally. So this is again going to increase his movement speed, so he'll be coming after you a lot faster. Just because you're on a higher playing ground than him, don't take that for granted. There's plenty of situations to where he can crawl around and get to your location, as you can see here. Another thing to mention in this boss fight is, as the boss's health will get lower as you fight him, his movement speed will gradually increase as well, even without his tail being longer. So not something you really want to worry about. Always just try your best to be in a position to where you can access a ladder or some sort of bridge. That way you can easily get away from him. The easiest strat that I found with this boss was to use the ball and chain weapon and go into high stance and just hit him with the triangle. It has a lot of range to it, and it also does a good chunk of damage to his keybar, so that's what I really recommend. And as one last solid note that I would like to mention for anyone who's first time attempting this, when he stands up, he can do one of three different options. One being the rock throw that you see here, another being he will spit a poisonous cloud at you, which you can cure with antidote, or he could also spit a paralysis based projectile which will hold you in place, which he typically will follow up with a rock throw. If you do get hit with a paralysis, just use one of the piercing needles that you can find in your inventory, or you can buy from the shrine. That way, you know, you're out of it instantly and get back into the combat. If you folks found this video useful, do give me a like on it. I would greatly appreciate it. And if you guys have any questions, go ahead and leave them in the comments. I'd be happy to answer them as soon as possible. As the video tunes out, just want to say thanks for watching, guys, and we'll see you in the next one.